I saw a post on Blade mains where someone cleared Apocalyptic Shadow pretty damn fast with Blade as the main carry. I'll post a link to the thread in the description. And since I have very similar units, I decided to give this team a try. It's pretty much a variation on the Unlimited Blade works, where instead of Sparkle, you replace her with Remember's Trailblazer, and there's a few reasons for that. One, Remember's Trailblazer has a Mimi, which is basically 100% action advance, so you can still do the multiple blade turns. Remember's Trailblazer also provides true damage, which is a much better buff than what Sparkle gives. And Remembrance Trailblazer does ice damage to the enemies, and since Aventurine has ice weakness, it does come in handy. You definitely have a much higher damage ceiling with Remembrance Trailblazer on the team, but you also have a much higher skill floor, because Remembrance Trailblazer is just a lot harder to pilot than someone like Sparkle. There is more nuance to his kit, which I really enjoy. This team is really fun, but it's really easy to mess up. And it took a couple tries to get the hang of how the team works. If you're wondering about speed tuning, my Bronya is 162 speed, and that's similar to Remember's Trailblazer. I think he's also around 162. And then my Blade is at 136. And so with Bronya's E2 buff, I do have Bronya E2, it would bring Blade faster than Bronya. And so then after Bronya skills Blade will be at 165-ish. And then I think the biggest consideration with Remember Trailblazer is figuring out when to time Mimi, how to make sure Mimi goes right when you want it to. So in this situation, Mimi was perfectly timed because I got to go right after Blade went, but before Bronya goes, which means I sneak in an extra turn without screwing up my speed tuning. And then now we start the second wave, and everything's looking good. Robin's energy is a bit of an issue, but I can use Bronya to bring her back up. So here, we're going to bring Robin back up. And then I'll pop her ultimate right after RMC goes, but before Aventurine goes. And then everything is still going well. We have Blade going first and then Bronya afterwards. And we're about to have another Mimi ready to go. And so I guess the purpose now is to break him as fast as possible. And then I'm going to hold Bronya's dance until after Trailblazer goes, just so that I maximize my action value. Okay, and this will open up Aventurine's toughness bar. I could basic attack with RMC. It'll get his ultimate up, and then I can use the ultimate to break Aventurine. But that might put me at 100%, which would bring up Blade and might screw up my speed tuning. But I think it's fine, because even if Blade gets pulled up, he'll be able to take down a few balls and then get action advance back in front of Bronya. Oh, Mimi didn't trigger. I guess this works out even better, because now Mimi will squeeze in between Blade and Bronya and get him an extra turn without messing up any of the speed tuning. So let's bring Blade back up. Let's pop Bronya's ultimate. This way we're going to buff both the basic and the follow-up. And we're going to boost Bronya to 0 action value so that we can clear at 1720, because after Bronya brings Blade back up, we still have an ultimate and a basic, which should definitely be enough damage. Let's see. Boom. 500k. Not bad. And there we go. 1720 clear. Not as fast as the guy on the Reddit post. I think he cleared with 4 more action value remaining than I did, but in the same ballpark, which means like I don't know how he did his run, but the fact that I got a pretty similar score with a similar team means that, you know, pretty consistent team. This was a fun one to do. I think RMC is one of the best character designs released in the game.